Welcome, everybody. We're trying to give Mr. Leach a little time. He had a parent meeting he had to attend, but he'll probably show up while we're in progress here. And when he does, you guys will just move Darren the line. He can sit at the end. How's that? Sound good? Parents, welcome. My name is Brian Sturkle. I'm the DARE officer here at Bracher. Thank you for coming to your kids' DARE culmination. And before we get started, we want to read the Pledge of Allegiance. So if I could have Giselle come up. She's the school president. And she does this every morning on the PA system.
Please stand. Please remove any hats or hoodies. Face the flag. Put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Good job. Well done. So again, welcome everybody. And again, my name is Brian Sturkle. What we've been doing here for the past 10 weeks is teaching the DARE program. And DARE stands for Drug Abuse Resistance Education. And DARE is a nationwide program. It's a partnership with police departments and school districts to where police officers come in one day a week for 10 weeks and teach them some life skills for when they graduate onto middle school and beyond. So we talk about certain topics such as how to deal with peer pressure, how to properly report bullying, how to stand up for yourself, right, guys? How to have good communication skills, good listening skills, right? We listen with our what? Yeah, and our eyes, so we know people are paying attention to us. And these kids did a great job, and they had a little bit of fun along the way. I'd like to introduce some special people that have come here to witness your graduation. Do you want to meet these fine people up here, you guys? Who do you think the first guy is? Yeah, he's a chief, huh? Everybody's Chief Mike Sellers, Santa Clara Police Department. And I didn't only bring the chief, but I brought the assistant chief as well, Dan Winter. And our captain, Wahid Kazim. From the school board, we have Andy Ratterman. President of the school board, Albert Gonzalez. The superintendent of the school district, Dr. Stanley Rose. And thank you for making it, Mr. Leach, and hurrying up. We appreciate it. Principal Wayne Leach. If I could have the teachers come up stage, please. So you guys are lucky. I go to a lot of schools. They're all fine schools. You have some of the coolest teachers in the school district. Do you guys know that? You probably don't. I do. But I want to thank them. They've always been very helpful to me. And I have for each one of them a Starbucks card and a water bottle for when their voices get a little out of shape in class. They can drink some water. Okay. We have Stacy Adams, Susie Tulowitzki, and James Rogers. Give them a big hand, everybody. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. So the only homework I gave them this year was to write a DARE essay, and you can see they're on the walls. Everything else we did in class. And probably was their least favorite day when I assigned them this homework, I imagine. But they did a good job of it. We're going to have two readers. Say two readers. We're going to have two readers read their essays as an example of what everyone did. So if I can have Giselle. And Eliza, yeah. Come on up, you guys. Yeah. Okay, who wants to go first? Nice. Here, you're front.
Cool. That person you insulted hours ago
is probably having some harsh thoughts. You should probably go say sorry and that person a hug. Trust me, that person will feel better. Trust me again that it feels great to be nicer to other people. Dare taught me a lot about violence, stress, and drugs. It helped me be nicer and make better choices. A type of violence is bullying, and a couple of bullying types are physical bullying, cyberbullying, verbal bullying, and more, but I'd like to focus on verbal bullying. It's crazy how your caring words can bloom a heart and your mean words are like bullets. Knowing that, watch your words, because bullying can cause sadness, madness, others to cut themselves, and worst of all, it can cause others to commit suicide. When you've been bullied, you start getting harsh thoughts. You start saying mean things, even to yourself. You want to get over it, or you're very sad. You start doing drugs. Remember, there is roughly 400,000 deaths each year from tobacco uses. There are 4,000 chemicals and 43 known cancer chemicals. Drugs cause reduced blood, heart diseases, lost control of body and/or actions. To help others from the thoughts of suicide, stand up for them because they're helpless. Talk to the bully. Make sure you're confident. Don't be that not sure person. It makes you look like an easy target. If the bully continues to bully or threaten you, tell a teacher. The bullied person will 100% appreciate your generosity and your kindness. It will brighten their day and yours. In conclusion, please be kind to others. Trust me, it makes you feel great. That person you complimented's heart just bloomed and yours just grew. Just thinking about it even makes you feel great. You never know. That person could have changed your or everyone's life. Overall, be kind. You could blossom many hearts.
More than 400,000 Americans die because of tobacco-related causes each year, and it is our job to change that. Life is important. People die because of smoking, bullying, suicide, old age, drinking alcohol, tobacco, and sickness, which means they lose life, and life is important. Therefore, if people stop smoking, bullying, taking or drinking drugs, less people die. So that's where we'll start, by keeping ourselves healthy. DARE gives me the hope that there are people, including kids and teens, in this world that are actually quitting smoking and bullies. Some kids, teens in particular, probably won't listen to the DARE officer. However, when you hear the DARE song, you won't be able to get it out of your head. DARE makes me feel safe. I'm glad that there was a police officer teaching kids not to do drugs, so that there will be less trouble as they grow up. I learned drinking and drugs affect children more than adults. It'll hurt more if you're a kid because your body is still growing. It is bad for school, mostly college, applications if they knew you did drugs. It could lead to a bad job, and that could lead to a bad life. Plus, I know many people who lost their loved ones to drugs, tobacco, and alcohol. There are 75,000 alcohol-related deaths in the U.S. each year. Almost 50,000 deaths can be attributed to secondhand smoke. More than 400,000 Americans die from tobacco-related causes each year. That is 525,000 deaths each year, plus another 100,000. Convinced not to smoke? I thought so. One universe, 9 planets, 204 countries, 809 islands, and 7 seas. We all have to do our part. Keeping ourselves healthy is one thing, but helping each other out is another story. If you see someone smoking or bullying, tell them to do the right thing, because one little act of goodness and kindness can change the world. This is how we can change mankind for the better. I pledge to be drug-free, and I hope you do too. Thank you. I will dare.
Girls, I have something for you. I have 2 things. One, the mascot for the DARE program is Dare on the Lion. So you each get your own Dare on the Lion. And then I have, they're falling apart, but I have some goodies for you in here. One for you. There you go. You can Good job, girls. Good job. So one of the things we talk about in one of our lessons is being confident and how to speak in public and practice beforehand, right, and think positive thoughts, etc. So I purposely had you girls read your DARE essays before the chief spoke to you because I want to put the pressure on him because that was two of the better public speaking things I've ever seen. And you've put the pressure on me up here. Okay, but before we get your certificates, the chief does want to say a word to you guys.
Come on down there. How you guys doing? Great. Did you have a good time in the class? Yes. How did Officer Sturple do? Did you do a good job? Yes. All right. One of the things that you learned in the class, hopefully, is the DARE decision-making model, right? And what that is it gives you a tool to make good choices as you come across difficult choices in life. It's not just now in the 5th grade, but it's also as you get older in life. Just continually use that same model, okay? Because hopefully will help you make those tough decisions when you're faced with them. But one of the other things I just wanted to tell you is that there's a lot of people here to support you when you come across those tough decisions. Sometimes you need to ask advice. You have your friends, you have your parents and relatives that are here today. They're here to support you. Make sure you make those good choices, okay? You also have your teachers, and you have my officers that are here, okay? So you have a lot of support as you get older for people that will be able to help you make those tough decisions, okay? But we are very, very proud of you. And there's some very important people up here from the school district, from my office, that are here to support you and congratulate you for graduating through DARE, and we can't be more proud. I mean, very proud of you. And parents, I just want to thank you very, very much for being here and showing your support. Part of the program is hopefully your children have come home. You've had some discussions about bullying, drug use, alcohol use, and hopefully that dialogue has started. And please continue that dialogue with your children. Be involved in their lives. Know what they're doing. It's very, very important. And you being here is, really supportive of your kids. So thank you very, very much. And I just got to tell you, you're very lucky to have your kids enrolled in the Santa Clara Unified School District. We have a great working relationship with them. And as you can see with the superintendent and members of the school board here showing their support, my peers from other agencies are very envious of us because of our relationship. So you should be very proud that your kids are enrolled in this school district. And then teachers, I know you've been recognized, but thank you very, very much for allowing Officer Sturple to come in your classrooms, disrupt them, and welcome them back each and every week. But thank you very much for doing that. And kids, one last time, congratulations, and we're very, very proud of you. Thank you.
He's pretty good, huh, you guys? He's kind of like a pro at this, huh? Mr. Leach?
Certainly, guys. It's really, for me, very powerful. I'm going to stay up here. I'm not going to be like the chief. Get it coming down there. For me, you guys, this is really an interesting time as we're approaching the holiday season. You don't know this about me, but my middle stepson is now 16 months clean and sober after getting involved with drugs. And one of the things that's going to happen to you as you get older in life, your parents aren't going to be around as much, these guys aren't going to be around as much, and you're going to have to make decisions based on who your friends are and who you hang out with. And he made some really bad choices as he got older. And one of the beautiful things about coming back to clean and sober that hopefully none of you will ever have to deal with is now he's saying, what did I do with my life? Well, he's only 26. He can go back to school and he can go and get a degree and do other things. But if you make the choices about staying away from drugs at your young age, all the way through high school and into college, you won't ever have to have that look back moment and go, I wasted a few years of my life. So for me, talking to you guys today, I have personal experience, unfortunately, for the last couple of years with someone who did get involved with drugs, someone that I care deeply about. And I only want for you guys to make really good decisions moving forward as you have to make choices, because choices are going to come your way. And no matter what happens, your parents are still going to love you. You're going to have teachers you can always come back and see, or other adults you're going to meet along the way in junior high and high school that we're going to watch out for you and take good care of you. But eventually you're going to have to make that choice. You're going to have to be the one that stands up and says, no, I'm not going to do drugs. No, I'm not going to act that way. No, I can't be your friend if that's the path you're going to choose, because you all have to make the right choice. It's all going to come down to you making the right choice at the right time when the pressure comes. And for all of you, you're probably going to have that opportunity where you're going to have to say, no, that's not my choice. So I'm going to leave you with that this morning as we're getting closer to the seasons. No, that's not my choice is what you're going to need to start thinking about. And you're going to always have adults who are going to help you. You're always going to have your parents that you can call on the phone and say, hey, I'm in this situation. When you get to high school, come pick me up. Or when you get into college, even they'll be there as well for you. So just remember that when that time comes, no, that's not my choice. And call an adult so that you don't have to feel like you're all by yourself out there. Or you also have your friends you can also talk to and go, you know what, I need to come back and hang out with my Bracher friends again, that they're the better choice for me right now. So just remember that you're going to have those opportunities. Make the right choice so that you're proud of yourself and other people will be proud of you.
Thank you, Mr. Leach. You guys ready to get your certificates of graduation? Okay. Let's start with Miss Adams' class, and if we can just have them in a single file line.
All right, here we go. Room 19. Our first person, Lance, come on up. Congratulations. We have Darnell, Ricky, Ivan, Sebastian, Eliza, Leslie, Wa, Armand, Natalie, Giselle, Juhi, Maricela, Andrew, Jessa, Antonio, Estefania, Noah, Sarai, Chevelle, Janet, Mustafa, Nate, Karen, Sarah, and Jocelyn. Congratulations, Room 19.
Thank you. Yeah, he's going to, they're together.
All right, we have Andy. Congratulations, Andy. Marianelle. Good job. Alicia. Sochi. Alina. Samantha. Andre. Cheyenne, Valeria, Jared, Grace, Michaela, Maya, Perla, Ulissa, Jeanette, Kevin, Lily, Eric, Adam, Jesse, Itati, Juan, Sophia, Tyla, Kylie, Brian, and finally for room 20, Jose.
And for room 11, Sumi, Brandon, Medi, Joshua, Hadia, Isabella, Hannah, and Jonathan.
Thank you.
Thank you.
How'd that go, Dan? Perfect. I know. All right, congratulations, everybody. Parents, you want to give one more big round of applause, please? Good job, you guys. And yourselves, yeah. So before we wrap up, I want to follow up on one thing I heard Mr. Leach say to you guys about coming back and visiting the school and whatnot. And one interesting thing I notice about Bracher parents is I teach them at the end of the day, so when I leave, I see several former 5th grade Bracher kids who are now going to Cabrillo Middle School, and they're coming here to pick up their brothers and sisters or whatnot, being very responsible, right? So that's a good trait for you guys to follow. Take care of the people around you, take care of your little ones, and be good, responsible people. So that's very good to see, and they always stop and chat and visit with me, and they're very polite and very nice. So before we do end this, we have been practicing a song. Parents, for you, there's a DARE song. And I put out a request for a little bit of assistance. And it's not that you guys are not good singers, because you are, but I thought it'd be very cool to have one more VIP come to your DARE graduation and help you sing the DARE song. So with that in mind, I'd like to present to you our mascot, Darren the Lion. How cool is that? You guys, he's always more popular than me, so I'm thinking about not bringing him anymore. What do you think? All right, why don't you guys put your stuff down, stand up, turn and face your parents. Well done, you guys. Very well done. Parents, you're doing a great job raising these kids. We had a good time this year, and as I said, the other Bracher kids that are moving past this school are succeeding in life, and so are they. So congratulations to you guys. Thank you for showing up today. And for kids, for you guys, we have some treats for you in the back, right along the wall. Everybody have a good day. Thank you for coming.